Hey everyone! If you pay attention to the stock market, or really any other financial market, you'll know that AI and algorithms do an awful lot of trading these days. But now that AI can look at my screen, I wondered if it could look at charts and identify patterns and potential trades. So that's what we're going to do in this video, testing out Google AI Studio and specifically the Stream Realtime feature. Now, it should go without saying, you should not take financial advice from an AI or from me. This video is for entertainment purposes only. And also, if you haven't used this feature yet, it records your microphone and your screen, so be really careful to not share any confidential or sensitive information. This information that's recorded can be used by Google to train their model. So just a heads up there. But I'll go ahead and start recording my microphone, and then I'll share out my screen and the charts, and let's see how it goes. Hey Google.
Hi there. What can I do for you today?
I am working on charting for some stocks and crypto that I want to day trade today. I was hoping you could take a look at some charts and help me identify patterns and potential setups for trades. Let me share out my screen.
Okay, I understand. Please share your screen when you are ready.
Okay, I'm going to start with Tesla stock on the 240-minute chart. Can you see that?
Yes, I can see that. I see a chart for Tesla stock on the 240-minute time frame.
Just by looking at this chart, what can you tell me about the stock?
Based on the 240-minute chart, it appears that Tesla stock has been trending upwards since mid-October, with some volatility. It seems to be currently consolidating around 430.
Do you recognize any patterns in the chart that would indicate a good place to take a trade?
There's a potential ascending triangle pattern forming. The price has been making higher lows, while struggling to break through a resistance level around 440. A breakout above that could signal a good entry point for a trade.
Okay, so an upward trend, are you thinking something like this? But then it looks like we also have a trend recently down. What would this indicate?
I see that. You've drawn a second trend line that shows a more recent downward trend forming a possible descending triangle. This indicates that the price might be consolidating and could break down if it doesn't break through the upper trend line.
Are there any other indicators I could use to make me feel better about this or figure out where the price would be going?
Yes, you could consider using indicators like the Relative Strength Index, or RSI, to gauge the momentum of the price and see if it's overbought or oversold. You might also find moving averages helpful to confirm the direction of the trend.
How would I add the RSI?
Look for a Studies or Indicators button in the chart program you're using. Then you should be able to find and add the Relative Strength Index, or RSI, from there.
Okay, here it is. So based on where RSI is right now, what could that tell me about where price is going to go?
The R is around 50, suggesting that the price is not overbought or oversold at the moment, and the market isn't exhibiting strong momentum in either direction. This reinforces the idea that the price could consolidate for a while before making a move.
Okay, let's check out another one. Let's go to the SPY. This is an ETF for the S&P 500.
Okay, it looks like you're now looking at the SPY ETF charts. What would you like to examine about these charts?
So I was focusing on an area up here that I've highlighted with this rectangle, the big red candle here. What would something like that indicate?
Okay. That large red candle on the 240-minute chart for SPY indicates a significant price drop in a single period. This could suggest strong selling pressure and a potential reversal of the recent upward trend.
So if price comes back up to this area, would it be a good place to short?
If the price were to retrace back up to that area, it could potentially act as a resistance level, making it a possible area to consider shorting, but you would need to watch for other confirming signals.
Okay, let's say that I wanted to short around here, 604.13, let's say, for 25 shares. What would be a good place to cover my short based on what you're seeing on the chart?
Looking at the chart, A reasonable place to consider covering your short would be around the 578 price area, as it seems to be acting as support.
Okay, and if I covered right there, what would my profit be?
If you shorted at 604.13 and covered at 578.22, your profit per share would be $25.91, and your profit on 25 shares would be around $647.75 before taking commissions into account.
Okay. Let's go take a look at some potential long-term investments. So you can see over here, I've got a mix of stocks, ETFs, and crypto. Can you give me an analysis of risk and potential returns? Google. So it looks like something went wrong. This happens almost every time. I think there is a limit on the context window. Let's see if you'll answer this final question, and then we'll wrap up. Hey, Google.
Do you want to know more about the game PUBG?
No. I want to share my screen and ask a question about some stocks and crypto.
Okay, please share your screen. I'll do my best to answer your questions about stocks and crypto.
Okay, over here on the top left, I've got a list of stocks, ETFs, and crypto. I'm wondering if you can analyze this list and talk a little bit about the risk and potential return I could make with these long-term investments.
Sure, I see the list of stocks, ETFs, and crypto on the top left of your screen. You'd like me to analyze the list and talk a bit about the risk and potential return of those long-term investments. Is that correct?
Correct.
I can do that for you. However, please keep in mind that I'm an AI and cannot give any financial advice.
Okay, well, I think that's it for now.
Okay, sounds good. Feel free to reach out if you have any more questions in the future.
Okay, thanks so much. All right, so he did eventually tell me that he can't give financial advice, so that seems like a good thing. But overall, this went better than expected. The AI seems to know a lot about different patterns and supply and resistance and trends and indicators and whatnot. I did kind of feel like I had to nudge us in the right direction sometimes, but at least in this particular session, I didn't feel like he totally went off the rails. I actually tried this a couple times before I started recording. He gave some answers that were pretty out there, but this particular session seemed to go well. It didn't seem to understand the TradeStation UI very well. That's the software that I was using. When I was asking about adding the RSI indicator, he said something like, oh, you should have a button called studies or labels in the software that you're using. Like he couldn't quite tell what software I was using. So maybe he just hasn't been trained on the TradeStation UI very much. But for general concepts, I thought it did pretty well. Anyway, it's an interesting test. I am definitely not going to hand over my day trading to AI just yet, but it's cool to see what it's capable of. If you like this, I would super appreciate a thumbs up on the video and also consider subscribing for more content like this. Thanks so much for watching.